Hello, HSNWFL, homesteading Northwest Florida, Zone 8A gardening, and today is April Fool's Day. It is like about, I'd say 11 o'clock. We have 79 degrees, and I just saw in my garden, let's see if he's still here. Oh, crud. Oh, boy. Oh, here he is. Here he is. So it must be a real garden if I got a garden snake. Check him out. He's going to stay real still, hoping I don't notice him. He's about 3 foot tall. 3 foot long, I mean. So we'll leave him alone. Eat the bugs and eat the moles or voles. There he is. Oh, we can watch him run away. He's probably here now. But yeah, seen a garden snake this morning. That's neat. And so everything's coming along good. The Wisteria, and I just took this out of the back area, which I have a lot back there. It even takes down whole trees. The Wisteria is in bloom, and I chopped back some of my banana trees. I'm going to try to chop them up for compost. A lot of work. You know, and a couple pups are coming out here. And I put the blooms that never really had bananas in there. Oh, there's a lizard. But the Wisteria, I took a chunk of this out of the back area. And it does have poison ivy at the base. So the other day I clipped out a lot of the poison ivy. But it kind of looks like hops or something before it blooms. And yeah, we had to doing a lot of work. But here's my wildflower garden. I'm waiting for some lettuce to come up here to see if my seeds are even good. But I also have Wisteria on this trellis, along with star jasmine. Star jasmine looks like it's perking up a little bit. We had a nice rain about, not yesterday, but the day before. It was windy the day before. Knocked over my gardenia plants. So here's my new Ebbtide Rose. That seems to be coming along good. Here's a piece of glass from all the bums that were here before. There's another piece. It really comes up, like unnatural things come up when it rains. This is the life of the party tree rose coming along here with hardware cloth dug into the soil around it. And I have a fern from in Wisconsin. Now this is a sunny area, but it's also shaded because of this oak tree, but sure, I hope it gets enough sun for the roses. But anyhow, we have little, what are these? Bulbs coming up, some tulips. I planted a hosta finally in the ground with that one. Didn't know where to do it. I really didn't have this area cleared. And here's a amaryllis. Amaryllis is doing good. So are some other bulbs, but today we are going to be soil trommeling and finishing up this bed this is my usual Dahlia bed. And I did find some Dahlia bulbs. This winter was not that harsh. So I did find some Dahlia bulbs intact here. And I think the secret of the Dahlia bulbs is to weed in here before the spring. Because there's Dahlia bulbs in here, but they're covered here in Zone 8A. They're covered in a mat of weeds. But here's a bulb. But it was covered up so much so that it probably couldn't get any heat, couldn't get any, you know, here's another bulb I found. Here's another bulb. I got them so I can visibly see them here now, and they're not covered in a mat of duckweed or any other kind of weeds. Rattlesnake weed, we got every kind of weed here, every single kind of weed. So anyhow, that's what's going on there. And the azaleas are in full bloom. And yeah, here's the rest of it. I'm digging it bigger because I'm going to put some pavers here and want to take the lawnmower and just go there. Although that probably won't help the weeds either. So anyhow, these little rose bushes that were cheap are doing well. I put compost underneath and everything. And I weeded back here. I really need to burn, but it's kind of like when you burn, you want to keep an eye on it. So here's the rose bushes back here. This one's always going slow. I don't know what to tell you about that one's. I hope, everything's all right. And here is my bougainvillea that I saved underneath a greenhouse for like 5 months. And it was big. It grew